Welcome everyone to another session and of Flames of the Divine. Last session, the party went shopping. And found a great deal of magic items. I'm going to turn that music down. That is really loud. They also, and then they decided, after a bit of brainstorming, they decided that for their next step, they would leave the city and go south to investigate this thing, this temple apparently in the Valley of Life and Death. They also found out that Hilna had given them had managed to get them a house as a reward for their service to the city, and with a to-do list including investigating that and quite a few other things on everyone's to-do lists, we now begin. Okay, so it is now. At this point, it is getting around mid-afternoon. I think is where we left off. And you have just exited the temple plaza, so you were right about here at this point. And I know you've already there's a pretty substantial to-do list all around.
Yeah, we've got to move all our stuff into the new house, talk to CeeLo's dad, figure out the deeper stuff from Hilna. Is there anything else on that, or?
Yeah, Heaven's gonna buy a falcon.
All right, so out of character, which should we tackle first? Getting everything moved into the new house, because that's probably also going to be combined with meeting CeeLo's dad.
I mean, that's if CeeLo wants you all to come. That's if CeeLo wants you all to come with her.
I believe we were up to the bit where we were starting to head to the house, and then the door opened and you wrapped the session up.
You're gonna have to speak up, while I did not hear you at all.
I believe we finished our shopping and went to the house, and that's where you wrapped the session up.
Okay, so you walk down Crimson Row. And eventually you reach the address as that Hilna gave you, and well, the door is locked. She did give you a key.
Alrighty, we'll open it up and see.
Okay, so well, doesn't really look like much, at least at first. You guys will be at the bottom left. Yeah, you were able to see from outside that it was a 2-story house.
A little sparse, isn't it?
Everything needs furniture, so let's see what we got working with here.
Yeah, well, you are aware. You are aware that the
property was reclaimed.
Yeah, the previous owner was into some unspecified, unsavory stuff, and so their house and all their possessions were seized, and yeah, what those unsavory things were was you were never informed of.
Probably better not to know. Anyway, I'll say Talos goes over to the door here and pokes in to see what's inside.
Okay, this looks basically like a kitchen to you, like a very small kitchenette.
Hmm.
It look it uh, the what food you still see here has gone rather stale and mold growing. Again, this house has been lying unclaimed for like a couple years, so like there's not really any food here.
Well, there's a kitchen back here if anyone's interested, though whatever food's left seems to be hard as a rock.
Like it's not much. Like maybe like in like an old quarter of a loaf of bread or something, and that like whoever was cleaning this part out just like forgot to grab
So hard you could use it as flint.
something like that.
So let's go and check out the upstairs.
Okay, so okay, so you move upstairs. Okay, so I'm going to move you to the second floor. Uh, uh,
Hmm. How big is this place?
like, okay, I mean, definitely bigger. It's, from what you can see, definitely bigger than it looked like from like when you first came in.
Yeah. I see bedrooms up here. I think they're empty though.
Yeah, like, like, yeah, all the old furniture here. It looks very well used. It was pretty worn, but still perfectly functional.
Always important.
Is that another stairs?
Yeah, that one also leads that. Yeah, that one appears to lead back downstairs.
Huh. As the curious adventure Scylla, she would just follow every area, so she goes downstairs again.
All right, and bada bing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like you notice really like a sort of just like another room. You're not really sure. Like you can't really tell what this one end was used for, but like there's some just it's like another table here, or like there's also another door here. And then here just appears to be a storage room. This is just another bedroom.
So simply shrugs and just opens the next door.
Okay, you see a stone stairway leading down, and we're gonna cut you off and go back to everyone else from there, because that actually leads to another map. And I want to know if the others want to do anything in around here first.
Well, if Celia said that there were some bedrooms upstairs, I say we should all lay claim to our share and, well, see what else this place has to offer.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
You coming, Rudy?
I will not be claiming a room. I will stay at the inn.
You know, if you stay here, it'll be for free.
I am aware.
All right then. Tell us we'll go upstairs.
Okay.
Same with Heaven.
Hmm. Seems like this place might have a small living quarters.
Yep. If you yeah, if you check out this fireplace right here, it appears to is to be like right over the one in the kitchen.
Hmm. Interesting functionality. Double bed.
Heaven
Looks
looks,
like a. Go ahead.
Heaven looks around and decides to claim this. No, this room. I call this one.
Fair enough. This looks like a. What's it called? A smoking room? Reading room? Single bed and desk. Single bed and desk. There's quite a bit of leg room here. Wait, Sela was up here a moment ago, wasn't she?
Yeah, where'd she go?
Sela?
Trying to. Would Scylla be able to hear that? Are you calling her like that? Scylla, roll a perception check for me. Tell us how loud are you being?
Well, he's under the assumption that she's on the same floor, so he's kind of, raising his voice so that he's raising his voice enough that the floor would hear him. Like everyone.
With that roll, then Scylla would not hear you, no?
I figured my passive would just be 11, so I don't think that matters regardless.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I suppose this room here is nice enough. Big open space, nice table and chair. And the room here seems small and nice enough. The one to the east of me here. I think I'll take that one. So yeah, is this where the out of character? Is this where the stairs you mentioned was before?
The downward stairs are right here. This is a window.
Oh, okay. Heaven over here. Talos gestures for her to come over.
What's up?
There's another set of stairs leading downward.
Perhaps it's some sort of cellar?
A cellar that leads from the second floor?
Heaven gets curious and conjures a single dancing light. I'll check it out.
I mean, on that at Flora, you don't really need to. Like, there's plenty of natural. Like at that point, like it's well lit enough. Like it's got windows downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not dark.
I'll just go down.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is Talos going down also?
Yeah, because he's under the assumption that this is probably where Sealer went.
Okay, so yeah, so there. I should be noted that Silo is not here right now. She is already set. He started going down these stairs.
Another room.
And Silo, did you leave this door open, by the way? Echo?
Yes.
Okay, then. Good to know.
Looks like this room is some sort of pantry or storeroom.
Seems like a small house built for a single individual, if the bed is anything to go by.
Now, with this many rooms, could mean multiple individuals.
True, but I guess this area could be considered more secluded than others.
Hmm.
Still no sign of CeeLo.
Okay. So yeah, you see the same stone steps down there, and these one and this area is actually quite dark.
You'll probably need that little trick of yours if you're going to see.
I'm already on it.
Right then, just follow
I
close
step.
behind. All right.
And for the sake of sanity, let's just go with one orb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna cut. Well, Rudy, are you doing anything right now?
Rudy.
Walla?
I'm very sorry. I nodded off for a second there.
Yeah. Are you doing anything right now?
Rudy is currently just leaning against, just found somewhere to sit that isn't filthy and is just sitting down and reading a book.
Of course. In that case, we will cut over to Silo. Silo, you cannot see a damn thing. You're actually having to rely on but hope to see anything.
I got the
Yeah.
tattoo on me.
DM, she has the tattoo.
Oh right. And how much dark vision does that give you?
60 feet.
Okay, 60 feet you shall have then. I completely forgot you also had the Shadowfell tattoo. But, okay, this is, yeah, you're down here. Okay, so yeah, you're like in the middle. This one.
Okay. She'll just be very careful as she heads down and looks around a bit in the room.
Well, you see, well, the main thing you spot is like a bunch of old empty shelves, but the main thing you spot dominating over here is a massive chest.
And as a massive chest and still being a merchant lifestyle, she would immediately spot the chest and look over to it curiously.
Well, the first thing you know is that it's really he really and the main thing you notice that it's enormous. Also, you're not sure if it's bolted to the ground under too heavy to lift, but you cannot budge it. It's also, you look at the side and it's locked with some kind of puzzle lock. It's not a conventional lock.
Puzzle lock. Scylla looks over to the lock in question and just curiously studies it for a minute before she even moves around with it.
It looks like you need both some kind of code and a specialized key.
Okay, so she can't do anything with the lock because of the key regardless.
And well, that it's not uncrackable from your very limited knowledge. Well, actually, go ahead and roll intelligence just to see how much you know about locks in general.
I know much about locks.
And this impenetrable without the key. That much you can tell. That much you would swear. I mean, in any case, I will give you this one for free. Lockpicks are not getting through this.
Okay.
You'll be telling us about it, right? Like, you're
Will
gonna
be when
come
I
out of
figure-
there and tell us where you are, right?
Eventually.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
two of you are coming down here soon enough.
Yeah.
But and over here, you see a bedroom, and this one looks much worse taken care of. Like, there's a lot of cobwebs, like the furniture's starting to break.
Oh, sorry. Cat stood on the keyboard.
Oh, thought you
Forgot
got
to
all
mute.
excited about the broken. Thought you got all excited about the ruined bedroom.
No, the cat stepped on the keyboard and I panicked and I forgot to mute myself.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay. And she's gonna like explore the room because she is a curious person in general.
just are you gonna go room by room? Well, in that case, go ahead and roll investigation for this one.
Okay.
Just like to see what you spot.
Well, you know that these are not my good rolls.
Yeah, like, like I know they're not your good rolls, but the things you like doing and generally require them.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be easier if you had a proper light source, like the whole. I mean, dark vision lets you see everything in grayscale, which
Right.
yeah, is like limited use when you're like just examining stuff. I think it's around this point that Talos in Heaven would show up, actually. So turn your nameplate off and vision and night vision for you. Oh, and Heaven,
I need a light bulb.
I still cannot. I still cannot figure out how to turn those on, but but for now, I'm just gonna it's gonna give you like how far out to the lights go? How how far out? How far out do the lights go?
20 feet.
In that case, I'm just gonna give you 20 feet of dark vision for now.
Okay.
Yeah, because like. Yeah,
That's basically how you set lights. Like, there are different new methods and things, but I'd have to show you how to do them because they're a bit finicky.
Yep. Honestly, I think wrangling all those dancing lights was beginning to annoy all of us anyway, so maybe we'll just do this from now on.
Well, the combine is 4 each, but yeah, they're one per is 20 feet. Just letting you know.
Yeah, but again, like, this is a temporary solution, and we'll sort something less annoying now. But wrangling all those dancing lights was getting annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Talos comes down with his sword drawn and he calls out, "See hello."
She's like, she's literally standing next to you when you come out.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
What is this place?
No idea. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Looks like some sort of dungeon.
Or
The
someplace.
furniture looks
someplace-
damaged too.
Could be a necromancer's hideaway too.
Won't that be a story for the ages? We received a reward for vanquishing the undead horde that plagues the world, and we got ourselves a necromancer's hideout in exchange.
Pure irony. Heaven then notices the chest. So, what's in the box?
Couldn't tell you. It's locked.
Locked. Well, I suppose we can just try and pry it open. And what is this lock?
What the hell is this?
I'll let you know when I see.
When'd you get
Hmm.
here?
Rudy isn't
Oh, I'm
there.
sorry.
That's the joke.
Let me go and get Rudy.
Yeah, she did.
She
Yeah,
decides
no.
not to follow and then complains about us. Let me go get Rudy.
No,
I
I
was-
was just trying to make a joke.
I was
Yeah.
same here.
Yeah, like
I
yeah,
was just
yeah, like
making a joke.
you don't have to. You don't have to. Yeah, like, you don't have to metagame get Udisilo. This was just a joke.
I gotcha.
Yeah, no, I was just making fun of the fact that the stream can't see anything either. That's all.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
Whatever's inside has got to be very important. No, it seems like whoever created it. What?
Or dangerous.
More than likely, considering whoever made this thing thought they were what's the word? Smartass? Is that the word?
I would go something more flowery, but yeah, smartass will do the trick.
This really is in ruins, though.
Think you guys can figure out that puzzle? Maybe that's the lock to it.
I'm not exactly well versed in these sorts of exercises, but I could try. I'd prefer. Well, I would imagine you two are smarter than I am, so.
May I examine the chest for any writings?
You do, and they're like, you don't really see anything. Like this thing was appears to be built very utilitarian.
So just box bolted to the ground.
And pretty much.
Can I knock on the wood of the chest?
Go ahead and roll. What would this
Roll
be?
straight chest.
No, not a. Well, I mean, are you trying to wait? What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to break it open, or you just want to like get a sense of it?
Well, a sense of it, or possibly a response.
In that case, knock and roll perception.
All right. Oops, wrong thing. I got a splinter.
Yeah. No, that's what it would have been if you got a natural one. No, this looks dead. Well, you got no sense of what it's inside, but the wood seems quite. From what you can hear, the wood seems quite thick. Yeah.
Do you remember who gave us this house?
The count. If I remember what Lady Hilna said, she said that it was awarded to us by the council of the city, wasn't it?
I'm wondering about the background of the previous owner of this house.
Well,
The
was
house
point.
was awarded to us for helping with the whole zombie invasion thing. And
Yeah.
it belonged to, I think it was an old adventurer, but that might just be my cape.
I never said anything about them being an old adventurer.
Basically, the last person here got caught and doing morally dubious things. What that was never expounded upon.
Yeah, I will say that there are some rooms you've still not yet looked at.
All right. Well,
Let's check out the rest of the area before CeeLo gets back. You want to take which side do you want to take? North or south?
I'll take the south.
I'll take
Yeah.
I'll take the north then.
CeeLo, could you please go and fetch Rudy?
I completely forgot. There's a bit I completely forgot. There's a bit I completely forgot to wall off in shadow.
I got you, Talos. I get her.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You found her right where you left her, near the front door.
Hey, Rudy, we found some stuff downstairs. If maybe you might take an interest in looking into.
Rudy will stand up and then say, "Very well." And she would follow CeeLo.
Well, that's gonna take a few minutes. It's to go down probably. So in the meantime, and Talos and Heaven, what are you two doing?
We're checking
Talos is.
we're checking out the rooms. Talos is doing the south. Heaven is doing the north.
Okay, so, you guys are gonna make this all. I've decided. I thought of something to make this all easier on you. Both of you roll investigation or perception, whichever you prefer.
Alright.
I know what 3 out of 4 of you are going to go for. Oh, you rolled very well. So, Heaven, and well, this does seem like it does seem like an old like broken down bedroom. But on the floor, you find some old stains on the rock floor.
Can I identify the stains?
Roll intelligence, just general intelligence.
Yep.
You can tell that they're not blood. Beyond that, you're not sure.
I can only guess what they are, but Heaven is just gonna keep looking around and head back to the main chamber.
Okay. Right. Well, Talos, you find well, this really isn't hard. You find a pile of maps. Well, no, not necessarily a map, but a pile of papers over here. Most of it's it's pretty rotted away, like eaten by moths and stuff. But there is one you found that looks like a map of some tunnels.
Oh, what's this now?
Yeah.
Does it look like the tunnels lead out of the house, or?
Go ahead and roll intelligence to see if you can figure out what the map is of. You can, and you can tell that like the house is marked on the map. You're still not sure what the tunnels are, or what the tunnels are. But as you look up for them, and this is going back to your earlier 22 perception check, you do spot. You do spot. It's very faint. Like you. Like it takes a moment of you just staring for you to really see what you're looking at, but you spot what looks like a door here. And it's like a door, like basically camouflaged to look like the wall.
Oh, he sounds very excited at that. Ooh, I'm gonna have to share this with everyone. Beyond that, is there anything else interesting? Like in the well, I'm assuming these are cages.
No, those are old barrels.
Is there like an interesting scent coming from the barrels, or
It seems like very old wine that would probably be really good, except in these conditions, it's probably quite dirty.
Yeah, amateur wine.
Well, no, it used to be very professional wine, but it's been kept down here in these horrible, unsanitary conditions for who knows how long.
It's not exactly a wine cellar, so makes sense. Yeah. Smells like vinegar.
Yeah. Right. Wine can go bad, people, and this is how. So I think it would be around that moment. So I think it would be around that moment that Rudy and Silo got back here. By the way, Rudy, if you did spot any rooms you'd like along the way, now is the time to say it.
I couldn't say the path. You have us on the on the
Oh right.
basement,
right,
so I didn't
right,
see you moving the tokens.
Oh. Right.
It's fine. Rudy wouldn't pick a room anyway.
Right.
But yeah, she will move out, and
Yeah.
she'll see the chest.
Yeah.
Has that been opened yet?
No.
No one's touched it yet.
Alright.
It has some sort of weird lock on it.
Rudy is going to move to the lock, and she's going to cast knock.
So, with a loud bang, and that can probably be heard from outside, the lock just breaks.
It's open.
Italos is covering his ears and he says, "Oh."
If that's all it took, Heaven cringe. If that's all it took, I could have used shatter on it.
The chest is still
Just
intact. It's just now open.
Basically, like basically the lock is broken. The chest itself is still completely intact, because part of knock is it makes a very loud noise. It's got to be really loud to be heard from 300 feet away.
I mean, it's called knock, so makes sense. But yeah, the ring in Talos' ears stops for a bit. He's like, "Okay, everyone, be ready. We don't know what's inside this thing." He grips the lid and he has a sword in one hand. He says, "Everyone ready?"
Heaven nods. Ready when you are.
Chilla nods.
All right. 3, 2, 1. And he lifts the lid.
And you see shinies in that there chest.
Oh, that's it throwing around and it's just treasure.
Admit it, you were all terrified, weren't you?
Well, given the setting, it could have been anything like a vampire or a zombie.
Well, how about we? Well, I figured we could do something fun and find out what's in it together. Pardon me while I roll on the treasure table.
Is there anything else you would like to be unlocked?
There is actually one small thing. Just let's stick around and figure out what's in this chest first.
Yeah. Well, Also, a couple rooms you still haven't yet so still there's a couple rooms you have not yet checked out.
We'll do a quick sweep of them after we get our treasure.
Okay, start with what money's there.
Sheila.
What's up? Ready?
I was trying to think of something witty to say, but I couldn't think of anything. That I just insert witty Rudy comment here.
Insert Solo's chuckle and slight confusion.
Comedy. It has been achieved.
Okay, so okay, you
Sheila.
Yes, ready?
Why aren't you helping?
I help from a distance.
No, you're not.
Are you afraid of being cursed?
Oh, goodness, no. I think I got a few of those already on me.
He has 3.14159 curses.
okay, so you get it's this.
Not a bad haul here.
We'll have to divide all this later.
Well, we can take care of that later. For now though, let's quickly check the rest of the rooms and I got something really exciting to show all of you.
Sure.
I can just
Very
imagine. I can just imagine Talos' tail twitching in excitement.
Or do you mind trying to identify the boats?
Sure, Rudy will dust away a bit of the ground with and sit down and read the books.
Okay, while you're all at it like roll perception or investigation, whichever and whatever you wish. That will actually just do it. You see that this entire section of wall, there's a little crack around it. It appears to be it appears to be fake.
Ooh, this house has got more secrets.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
That's an in-character thing, yeah?
Yep.
Talos just, gives a small smile and he says, "How could you tell?"
Your tail's twitching.
So, your tail does that all the time.
He got you there, Heaven.
my that's my
No,
ponytail.
no,
doesn't-
no. Just accept it.
Okay, so I assume you try and move the whole wall.
My brother has hair long enough to be a tail.
Here. Well, really, guess there's a difference between having a tail and a mane for a head. Hey,
The difference being
next.
it is attached to the body and not the
Okay.
head.
Moving on.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. So, Talos. First things first. Did you try and remove the false wall?
No, not yet.
Okay. In that case, in this room, it seems to be it seems to be it seems to be over. It seems to be like this one's got a bit of needs a bit of an exterminator, I guess you'd say. Like there's plants growing all over it.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
This
but
is certain.
Go on.
Well, this certainly reminds me of home.
Well, different plants, but you get the idea. Now, but hanging from the back wall over here is an enormous longbow.
Oh. Everyone come in here. You gotta take a look at this.
Evan peeks her head in. What is it?
He points to the longbow.
Evan just raises an eyebrow. It's a bow.
All right, but yeah, out of character DM, how big is this thing? You said enormous. How long?
Too big for anyone except maybe you to use it.
You're like, you see the size of this thing, right?
How big is it, DM?
And this thing is taller than you are. It's actually a little bit taller than Talos. This is a proper longbow.
So yeah, basically this thing is over 7 feet long. Well, 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Rudy? Can you check something for us?
Add it to the pile.
Well,
All right, well,
no, wait. We don't know if it's cursed or not.
he just looks at you, shrugs, and then just pulls the bow off the wall. How heavy is it?
And it's not super heavy. Like you don't have a lot of trouble lifting it, maneuvering it a little bit more, but you cannot imagine the draw strength that must be required for this one.
Talos plants one end of the bow on the ground, and he's going to test it. He, remembers the training he's done with the bow, despite the fact that he's not the best at it, and he tries to pull it all the way back.
Yeah, it's much harder than the ones you're used to.
Ooh. This really works out.
You can do it. You managed to do it, but it's a lot harder than the ones you're used to. And looking around, you actually spot a quiver full of oversized arrows to go with it.
Ooh.
You're
bow
not
and arrow and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Evan. We should have Rudy look at this. And Talos comes out of the room carrying a bow as tall as he is, with arrows as equally as big.
Neat.
All right. Well, you can look at that at your leisure, Rudy. Now, I think we might have investigated every room. So, everyone, may I have your attention?
Okay, so you found 2 secrets so far. Which one are you going to show off first, I wonder?
Well, first off, he, like he says, everyone may I have your attention. So, during my investigation, I actually found 2 interesting little secrets about this underground dungeon. The first off is kind of obvious. He squeezes through here and he says, "You can probably see right here the wall is fake." So it seems like they were hiding something else.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not all. And he kind of comes out and he goes around the corner and says, "All right, everybody, follow me down here."
Boy, it's like listening to Sherlock Holmes or reading a novel all over again.
There he is again.
But yeah, Talus leads everyone into the room down here. And he says, "Now, pay very close attention to the wall here, and you might actually see it. Seems like there's a door here that was made to look like part of the wall. A secret entrance. Or maybe a secret room, who knows?"
So, another wall that leads into...
Now, since we are a group, I want to ask all of you, which should we investigate first? The fake wall or this one here?
Say we look into the fake wall.
All right, then. Let's head on back.
Should I move Evan as well?
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, because she was still in the room where you found the bow.
She still thinks the bow's cursed.
Well, we'll know eventually. All right? So, everyone ready?
Go at it. Punch away.
All right, and Talos will try and, figure out, like, how brittle is this part of the wall.
Wait, do you... well, you kind of push and it just topples over. Like, you sense that it's not meant to be... you figure out pretty fast that it's not meant to be broken, it's meant to be lifted free. But on the other side, you do indeed find a hidden room. And that room is full of lots of things. I'm gonna redraw some walls real fast. But lots of things. Most of them have different names, but the catch-all term is drugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we might have found what what the house's previous owner was up to.
It's probably not cultists.
For once.
As an Alar character, I would be inclined to partake of these drugs, but as a Silo character, she just frowns and just shakes her head as disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was sort of expecting something else.
Sorry, disappointed.
You also find a chest in there that you find to be full of uncut diamonds.
Ooh.
Oh shit, was this guy in the diamond trade too?
Go
can
ahead
we-
and go ahead and roll knowledge if you really want to know. You're not knowledgeable. You're actually not knowledgeable enough to know what anything about the diamond trade. So you're just assuming that this guy must have taken uncut diamonds as payment.
Can I check to see if they're actually diamonds and not fakes?
Sure. What would this roll be?
I remember seeing this on Hogan's Heroes. You can't smash a diamond with a hammer, but a fake you can.
Okay, so go ahead and roll intelligence. Yeah, so you would happen to know that that's not entirely true. Diamonds can be broken if you hit them at the right angle.
Damn.
Well, if these are diamonds, Atalis picks up the chest. Hey, Rudy.
Hmm?
I have a gift for you.
You want me to identify their worth?
I mean, I suppose so, but I was also going to say that if you needed them for anything, there you go.
I am sure they will come in handy. Now, if only I hadn't been out for 24 hours. So I wasn't tired.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, really
Maybe we can get part of the drug trade.
just
Yeah.
Sorry.
just add them to the inventory documents and I'll go through it when I'm not 24 hours without sleep. But yeah, Rudy will of course say thank you.
Hang on, I need to check something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up one of these uncut diamonds and I'm gonna lick it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let me look up something real fast.
You thought they were rock salt, didn't you?
No, I thought they were worse than rock salt.
They were definitely not rock candy.
Oh,
Okay, so you ever lick pencil lead?
Oh, okay.
That's what they taste like.
Ah,
Yeah, they really are diamonds.
That's good at least.
Yeah.
I think it's time to cut back on the hard drinking with you, young lady.
This is disgusting. I need something to drink. I think we got some wine downstairs, right?
No, that is all vinegar.
Oh no, it's wine. You just much rather it was vinegar.
Just go get some water. It's better for you anyway.
I heard that water is also vodka, so I agree. So I'll be right back.
What?
when did Sela become an alcoholic?
That's what
So,
I
Cyril,
want to know.
is that just a joke, or do you actually want to be drunk for whatever comes next?
No, I don't. Sadly, that was a joke.
That's unfortunate, but okay.
Because she knows what's going to
Carry
be
on.
next for her.
Carry on. I'm not gonna like make you roll to get drunk just for something as simple as vodka. Like not for one gulp.
Okay, fair.
All right. Well, once everyone comes back, I'd say we'll also take a look at the hidden door.
Oh yeah, we got that too.
Yeah, we have the doors to look at next. What's behind door number 1? Well,
This is
no,
actually
this
number
is
3.
technically door number 4 now.
I mean, Talos found this first, so we'll say door number 1.
This was my door. I claimed it.
This is the Talos door.
This is the
Well-
Talos door.
Unless someone
Yeah,
wants
so-
to try picking the lock, I can do knock.
Well, you look at this one, and there doesn't seem to be any lock attached to it. It's just hidden, camouflaged. Yeah,
Okay.
like, well, but anyway, looking at the map you found earlier, like, it's a little bit worn, hard to read in some places, but this house is marked on it. So are several other spots in like the sort of the maze. Is that it depicts it's like but not particularly close, but well, there it is.
Seems like this must have been some sort of escape route.
Or some sort of unescape route. Silo
Interesting concept.
Thank you. I try my best. Silo just walks in now. Is there another door behind here?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
This one is locked.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Rudy, if you could, please.
Yeah, Rudy will knock the door open.
This time, Talos plugs his ears.
Bang!
So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I'm gonna go take a quick nap. Do you guys need me for anything, or can I just quickly dip out?
If you need a quick nap, take a quick nap.
Thank you.
Right.
I'll leave the stream running, so it should be fine. Just, yeah, you should still be streaming. It's just,
Yeah.
I'll set the alarm for 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. That should be enough time to just get the, the weariness away.
Should work, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Just
You
need
have
to lay
yourself
down
a-
for a little bit.
you have yourself a good nap, all right, mate?
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I will be right back in 30.
Good night.
All right. See you later.
All right.
But Rudy has one more spell slot left for knock. Just be aware of that.
Will
Alright.
do. All right. So, you guys go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, you find a big hole in the ground.
With stairs from the looks of it.
Yeah, the stairs look to have been installed after the hole was made, or at least at a different time. Like the stonework is clearly different.
Is it recent or aged?
Aged. I mean, more recent. I mean, more. Go ahead and roll. Fuck. What would knowledge of stonework be?
Would it be history?
For lack of anything better, sure.
If only we had a stoneworking roll system.
Oh, that's good enough. So, the stone floor around it looks quite old. The stairs look a good bit newer,
Okay.
but still not new, if that makes any sense.
Right, I getcha. Like, this has been installed ages ago, but more recent than the house or the actual flooring, at least. Okay. Scylla just simply shakes her head. Well, this is another adventure to go down into later. Who knows what's down there, honestly.
Most certainly.
Right now, though, I don't know if we can do it.
But we have a lot more responsibilities to take care of now before we investigate what exactly is in our basement.
Ain't that a funny thing to say?
Well,
Regardless,
it's been an Sorry, go ahead.
regardless, I think it's about time. It's late afternoon now, so I probably should go see my family.
All right. Well, we'll accompany you because chances are, well, I'm not entirely sure what your father is like, but if I had to take a guess, he would at least want to know who his daughter is traveling with.
Fair enough.
Plus,
Any-
well, go
Anything
ahead.
anything you need to warn us about regarding your father?
Hmm. Hmm. Nothing I'm not used to, so I'll say no.
Talus just kind of looks to heaven and shrugs.
I
Well
don't
then.
expect an attack of some kind, so I'm assuming not.
Well then, shall we get going?
Mm-hmm.
And as they're on their way out, Talus, his tail is still wagging it. He says, "I'm actually kind of excited to see what that bow and arrow is all about."
Yeah. Well, go ahead and take. Well, I'll go ahead and I think Rudy will have like identified everything by now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just make everything available. So the boots are boots of elven kind.
Okay.
Yeah. Like they're like a slightly less powerful cloak of elven kind. So those are handy.
Ooh, nice.
They don't even require attunement. That's pretty crazy.
Just slip those suckers on, and then there you go. Advantage on stealth.
Yeah, they're soft shoes. So yeah, we'll sort it out who gets those when Rudy gets back.
Yeah, I can pretty much tell who's gonna get those.
Yeah, and as for the longbow, it's not well. Rudy has determined that it's not magic at all. But but like examining it closely, you are able to figure out what its deal is. So I heard someone was complaining about a lack of range.
This unique weapon uses the wielder's strength score instead of dexterity and can be used only by a medium or larger creature. If the creature wielding it does not have a strength score of at least 18, the longbow is considered to have the loaded property. The bow shoots oversized arrows that deals 2d6 piercing plus the wielder's strength. The range is the same as an ordinary longbow.
That's insane.
So I found that when I recently bought the he bought the Waterdeep Dragon Heist book and was looking through it.
That might as well be able to lift up.
Now, one thing that it doesn't mention: the arrows are oversized, so you are going to have to buy custom. You're not just going to be able to scavenge arrows when it goes wherever.
Right.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm effectively launching what probably amounts to tiny trees at people.
That's a really amusing mental image. Just like if we ever have a Christmas episode, or you could just like shoot the Christmas tree at Krampus with your bow or something.
Right.
Won't that be an awesome story to tell?
Yeah. But anyway, hey, well, on that note, Merry Christmas.
Right to the filthy animal. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, so, and on that note, you guys head out. Okay, so, oh, right, the rest of you have never been, now the rest of you, I believe, have never been into Silo's house before, right? You have no idea what it looks like.
That is accurate.
Well, you guys eventually make your way to the Right Estate, which it encloses this entire area. Some small adjustments there. It's like this big house and the attached garden.
My goodness, CeeLo.
Oh, yeah, just the house is what we're going into. Don't worry about the garden.
He looks over to it and sees how massive it is.
Yeah, it's just a normal size house, right? Well, regardless, I gotta make some business taken care of.
All right, so we head to the right estate.
Okay, so you. Okay, so you knock.
Still does indeed.
And eventually the door is answered, but by the door is answered by the by the butler. Jeffrey was his name.
His name was Jeffrey.
Yeah, like a butler from it's in it's like sort of a middle-aged half elf. Elf. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a middle-aged half elf of who I have not got a portrait for, made a portrait for yet. That's my bad, but he lets you in, and he said, Miss Silo, you've brought company, I see.
Yes, I figured it was better to make an impression to Father. So, is he around today?
He is indeed, and he is expecting you. Will your companions be requiring any refreshments?
What do we have today? Wine, ale. What do you guys do? I'm assuming still just listing off drinks.
And a little wine, I think.
Yeah, very classy.
Yeah. Yes. And then, take a seat in the lobby. He will be right with you.
Alrighty.
And for a while, you're just like sitting in a lounge, sipping fancy red wine, and I can't really speak for Rudy because I assume Rudy's just sitting there reading a book, not paying attention to any of this. But Heaven and Talos, this is by far the fanciest building you have ever been in. And Heaven, this damn near rivals the sort in the place you went to when you were recruited by that one scary angel lady. Right. Silo's family is rich, people.
Makes me wonder why she decides to be a fortune teller.
Talos just looks to Heaven, shrugs again, and says, "Well, sometimes dreams or desires drive us to pursue other forms of life. I could have been easily just as happy staying with my pride, but, well, here I am with all of you."
I would say that it's more of an ambition as well as dreams. Heaven. Otherwise, I might have just stuck around doing the same thing I was doing every day, but I just chose that life was not meant for me.
Oh, I thought you out of here. I thought CeeLo left.
Oh,
No,
I was
you're
thinking we're all in the
no,
lounge.
you're all in the lounge. And so, a few more minutes passed, and eventually, your father shows up from the other room, and this is the man you all see.
I immediately don't like this guy.
Yeah, like a satyr with a very, very grumpy look on him and very, very expensive looking clothes. Silo. We really need to talk about. His eyes are on your tattoos.
Oh, Silas tries to hide him a little bit better, but she's just obviously going to fail at those.
What? When did you get those? And he's now really close to you. And is that alcohol I smell on your clothes?
Dad, I can explain.
Yes, you will. I'm like, so. And he looks around at your company. And you are the ones who have been leading my daughter into such danger, I see.
For Heaven clears her throat. We don't lead her to danger. It finds us.
And
Believe us, we want to get away from danger.
I see. And yet you've somehow managed to bring my daughter to fight an undead incursion in the catacombs.
It was a situation that could not be avoided.
And have you ever heard of running away?
Talos just briefly chuckles at that and covers his mouth.
Silo, can we discuss this in private?
Yes, I'm sorry about this. I'll be with you two in a moment.
Well, you three, like Rudy's there.
Rudy,
he glances at her and like, I'm gonna actually have him roll because he might recognize her or what the family she's from. No, she has. Nope. He does not realize who she is. So he leads you basically upstairs into his office. Rudy, I'm at my wit's end with you. What can I do to turn you from this dangerous path?
First, Father, I'm with a group of people who are very reliable on saving parts of the town, as I did too played a role in it.
Then why do I see stab wounds in those tattoos, young lady.
Yes, I did put my life on the line in several occasions, but I still am here, and I'm still willing to continue.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. When I hear about when I heard about you that you'd gone in there, my heart leapt into my throat. Do you understand the kind of stress this puts it's me and your mother through?
Yes, but it was the only way I could find out where they went, where he went.
Okay, out of character. But what? Did someone else go into those catacombs ahead of you?
No, she's referring to the voice. But she's doing this purposely, trying to find the voice.
This again, and Silo, Silo, why do you insist on following this figment of your imagination?
Because they are real, Dad. You think it's figments, but it's someone important to me, and they're gone. They're in trouble, and how am I going to ignore that?
And they were, and how can you be sure of that? How do you know that? How can you be sure they weren't just in your head?
Silo struggles
Excuse me.
mentally as she lowers her gaze a minute, and then she tosses her clothes, her sleeve down, which she always covered in front of him, and showed that tattoo, that marking, because this happened to me after they went away, and I'm able to catch magic now.
What? Show me.
Silo would cast Shadow Blade.
I'm gonna roll. Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if he recognizes this. You've made a pact with an unknown. Silo, this is incredibly impulsive, even for you.
A pact with
One
a
way to
what?
find out your daughter's a warlock.
A what? Silo just pauses as she's just more confused.
Okay, the warlock bit was out of character. You made a pact with some. I honestly don't know if this is better or worse.
What do you mean by a pact?
Silo, if this is what I think it is, then you have made a pact with with some unknown thing. Who knows what it might be? Like they will, they will take payment in some form. You understand?
Silo.
He rolled dude rolled a nat 20 to recognize this. He knows his warlocks.
He knows warlocks. Damn.
Yeah. You do know that he has had quite a few dealings with the Cartographers Guild. They do have a local chapter in the city, so that might he did his homework for that stuff.
Okay, I can see that now. Silo just pauses as she looks unsure of all this information. I thought I was a sorcerer.
Hey. No, magic does not run in that way in my bloodline, or that is your mother. I am sorry if this disappoints you.
Then would that not prove the voice is real?
Yes, now I know that some unknown magic creature has been contacting my daughter without my knowledge.
Silo would flinch at that as he becomes more stern again. Well, I'm still here. and I had a lot of help.
This voice, you say it has disappeared.
Yes, the second I got the marking, it vanished. I can no longer hear it.
What did it used to say before it disappeared?
It would make predictions for me, and that's how I got into fortune telling.
What, persuasion. This is going to be a difficult one, but this could have an effect.
Wham bam thinking ma'am.
Not bad. Like so his eyes seem to soften at that just a bit. It's and you have been, so whatever this thing is, you have no clue as to its nature, you say.
I know it's kind. It always mentioned good things to me, and will let me know at that time in certain issues.
Do you have any notion as to what it is?
No, I'm sorry, I don't, Dad.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You are going to speak to the Cartographers Guild and have and they are going to determine. I mean, in what at you. Okay, this stuttering is out of character. They are going to help you determine what exactly this is. Now, you are searching for this thing, no?
Yes.
What's your plan?
Recently I only heard one voice of it, and it was through a necklace my friend has.
So what's your plan?
My plan is to stay with the group until I can find more clues about him.
And what is your group doing?
Right now we're heading down south, or we plan to, and investigate a pride in a temple. I'm very curious. The Valley of Life and Death.
Now he stands up and just like turns his back and looks out the window. I do not like this. I don't like this at all. But he reaches into his desk and pulls out a key, and just places it on the table, and just like slides it toward you. I like the idea of some otherworldly being meddling with my daughter even less. You will meet up with the Cartographers Guild, and you will continue this plan of yours to resolve this. And when that is done, you will come home. Understand?
Celia lowers her gaze at the key, and
you recognize it. It's to the family vault.
Oh.
In the meantime, you will. In the meantime, take Storm Song. You will not be going there. You will not be going there with subpar weaponry.
Father, are you certain of this?
And I am certain of nothing right now, but you seem to have some form of plan, which is more than I can say for a lot of what you often get up to.
Seal offers like a sort of a fake smile, but it was more like a merchant's poker face. Of course. How else am I going to be able to get around? Still.
Okay, roll deception real fast.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay, he doesn't. Honestly, that actually works. He does not see through the fake smile.
I will say this. If the voice contacted me recently, it's either as a warning. As to what, I'm not too sure yet.
Well, a warning, you say? Like, do you have any context for what?
It told me to find a lie.
Well, that is quite vague.
They normally are. They normally are. Seems this one always likes to operate in vague terms. Makes you want to figure it out.
Well, in any case, Ace, go down to the vault, take Storm Song, and take Storm Song and tell me, your little foray into the catacombs, did that have anything to do with it? What this this voice in your head?
Father, you know me better than that. The reason I went down there is purely because of my own curiosity half the time.
No. Okay, that I believe. if well, your three companions, these new friends of yours, you trust them?
I have trusted them with my life as they do to mine to some degree.
Very well then. Head down to the vault. I'm going to have a word with them. And he stands up and walks back down to the lounge.
So swipes the key and just quickly runs down to the vault instead.
Yeah, no. As you run out, like your mother is waiting outside, and Scylla, before you go, and like you should, and she just holds up a key exactly like it. Oh, he gave it to you. I honestly wasn't expecting that. And like you see your mother. That's your mother.
Yes, I am surprised myself, honestly. But he believes me, that's what matters.
Yeah. So as you're heading down to the vault, your father, Castor, he goes down to the lounge and talks to you. It would seem that I am having to entrust as my daughter's safety to the three of you.
So it seems.
Understand, if she comes to harm, I will have the hide off of each of you.
Talos slowly stands up from his chair and looks at Scylla's father.
He is.
And he said,
He's about 2 feet shorter than you. He does not look intimidated by you at all.
And he says, "Mr. Wright, I believe the correct moniker is, yes?"
Indeed.
Talos pulls out his blade and he says, "If I allow harm to come to your daughter, then I will hand you the blade myself."
And like, I'm gonna have him roll a quick intelligence check. Probably not gonna pass that, but let's see. Like, he seems to actually. He seems to recognize as well. You see a hint of recognition in his eye, and like there's an eyebrow. He just cocks an eyebrow when he sees it, but otherwise he says it's nothing.
Of course, Talos puts the sword back and he says, even in other parts of the world, it seems as though fathers' care for their children is universal. My own father expressed his concerns when I left my home as well, but, well, he was a little less protective, I suppose you could say. Even still, I can understand where you're coming from.
Roll a general charisma check.
General charisma. All right.
So he okay, that's not bad. He kind of looks you up and down and says, excuse me. I suppose, and like, he kind of looks you up and down and says, well, if my daughter was going to travel into unknown danger, I suppose she could do worse for a companion.
Companions. He gestures to Heaven and Rudy.
Indeed. Like, roll insight.
Okay.
Oh, like, you can't tell what he's thinking at all.
But you can rest assured, she's been traveling with us for some time, and we'll look out for each other.
Good. And like, he looks down on the table. Help yourself some more wine if you wish, and he just like heads back up to his office. Now, Scylla.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, actually, no. If you were going to do a thing, go ahead.
Yeah, Talos sits back down and he says, "Well, certainly an interesting fellow."
He likes to live around his class a lot.
Maybe, but, well, as I said before, he just seems to be concerned for his daughter. Maybe a little overprotective, but still.
He would get well. He would get along well in elf societies.
Considering the size of the estate, considering the stories I've heard, it would not go amiss.
I mean, Rudy, judging by some of the wines you've seen on the menu, it's not out of the question that he possibly does business with them.
Yeah, I know he probably does. Rudy's just sharing
She's being
vast
cheeky.
facts.
Yeah, I actually rolled earlier to see if he recognized as what family you were from. Sadly, he did not.
Alright.
But in any case, Silo, you head down to the vault. It's this big, imposing metal door.
Never came down here often, I guess. I forgot what it looks like almost.
Yeah. You were never allowed down here. Without strict supervision.
But knowing Scylla, she'll try to sneak it, only failed several times.
Yeah. Like, your skills do not lie in infiltration.
No, they do not.
Yeah, yeah. So, you open it up?
That she does.
Okay, so you insert the key and you hear a whole bunch of just mechanical noises. Like clack, 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 clack. This goes on for a while. And it swings open. Now, there aren't piles of money down here. Like, he keeps all that stuff in the bank.
Right.
And what you do find are old treasures, like, valuable artifacts, important documents, that sort of thing. And on a pedestal in the middle of it all is something that you have wanted to hold with your own hands ever since you were a child. This is Storm Song, and you already have a general idea of what it does, so it will not require identification.
Scylla's eyes just widen as they sparkle over this magnificent crossbow, and she just runs up to it and like peeks over the pedestal just to grab like a kid at a candy store. This thing. How long have I wanted to hold this? Who thought doing something super dangerous would just give me this?
Yeah. Out of character, you would not have gotten this if you hadn't gotten that double 20.
Hell yeah.
You lucky motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't have even gotten the opportunity if you hadn't said the right things.
Is there anything else in the vault that would be of interest?
Well, there's a lot. I mean, not much that would really be of use to an adventurer, or so much. And also, like, you know, there's some old valuable weaponry, just like on display, but not much of it's actually magic, as far as you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, and like, there's also some like important documents, some valuable paint, artworks, like that sort of thing.
I getcha. To think that he was actually going to give me, it's incredible. Scylla would fling it over her back as she looks. She looks to the current item she got and just simply sighs.
We need
Boy,
to give you
seems
some
like I'm ready
private
for war.
time with your storm song.
I definitely do.
You should probably take it to your room then. No one wants to see you, Sorry, I'm struggling to think of the words that Rudy would use.
I mean, you're not.
No one wants to.
You're not down there. You're not down there with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're reading.
Ignore
You're reading a
everything.
book in the lounge. You're reading a book in the lounge. You have not interacted with this house at all.
Okay. Ignore that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can start if you want, but you're not with Scylla right now.
Scylla would eventually head back up after locking the vaults once more and look for her father or mother in question first to hand back the key.
So you find your mother, and she says, and well, she takes the key back and says, well, try not to zap yourself.
Mom, do I look like the person that would? Don't answer that, please. Yeah, I will
Like,
try.
she laughs when you say that.
But I will be very careful, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for this opportunity. It might change my life.
Well, that's hopefully for the better and not for the deadly. And she gives you a big hug.
Scylla returns the hug.
Ugh. Parents.
And then Scylla will go down and meet with the others.
Ooh. That's an interesting little crossbow.
Something I wanted to hold ever since I was a kid. Saw my father used it once, and it was proved to be very daunting.
You know, I can kind of understand how that feels, though in a more mundane sense.
But that leaves me with choice of items, too. Seems like my ability, I can't wield it right now. I gotta make some decisions. Oh, Also, I did manage to get a horse. I forgot about that almost. Where did Montague hit it?
She had the horse and I believe you. Did you guys bought it? I know you got a carriage somehow. I don't know if she gave it to you or if you bought it separately.
I actually did get the carriage. It wasn't a carriage. It was more like a. But I didn't because back then we didn't want the father to know too much about it. So she mentioned.
Yeah, well, either way, you've got a horse and a cart. That's the point. Yeah. Well, yeah. So all that stuff is at the family stables, which are like right outside the estate proper.
Was there a stables in the residential district we could move it to?
There are. It's like about half a block down.
Okay. Probably would do that later.
Yeah. So, with that done, with one house mostly basically explored and one emotionally draining, I think, and family conversation out of the way, I think that's where we're going to end it for this week.
Yep. All that we need to do now is get the details from Hilna, and then we're off on another adventure.
Well, there's also a hawk, some tarot, some tarot cards to buy, Cartographers Guild to meet to go meet if Silo actually follows through on what her father ordered.
Just never ends, does it?
Yeah.
Like we're stuck in a city forever now.
Yeah, like most groups would have all this done in a single session, but ours only lasts 2 hours. So
yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna add that to the list though. Talk to map people guild nerds.
Talk to map people guild nerds. Hey, that is our word.
So Peter, tell me honestly, how much would Alex appreciate his people being referred to like that?
All right.
Do you think it would be fucking? Go ahead.
I'm going to end the stream. See you all next time. Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.